Yo, Raging Rob is dead. Let me repeat that. Raging Rob is dead. The Raging Rob days were good. The 4 years that Raging Rob was on the internet, was on YouTube, I'm going to say. I had my ups and downs. It went good. I had a good fan base going. Had some funny videos, had some good videos. I got out of line a little bit, I will admit. I'm not going to deny that. I got out of line a little bit. But it's time to put the Raging Rob thing to rest. It's time to move on to other things. The Raging Rob legacy will live forever. And I'm sure my videos are copied out there and lots of people have them. And one day I'll look back, one day when I'm a senior citizen in a group home or something, I'll look back at these Raging Rob videos and I'll just laugh my butt off. But what happened with the Raging Rob thing, I might have to make this in 2 parts because I'm making this on my new channel and I didn't get my new channel all set up yet. So I can't make videos longer than 15 minutes. I don't know however long it takes me to explain things. So anyway, the Raging Rob thing had its go for 4 years. It was good when it lasted, but things got out of control. And as you know, at the very end of Raging Rob's days, the very end of my Raging Rob channel, I was having some problems with some slander, some accusations. I'm not going to go in details. It just got really out of control. And I had to think to myself here, I had to think to myself, okay, I got to reevaluate what I'm doing here, Maybe it is getting a little out of line. But what I was doing on YouTube, what I was saying on YouTube, was all just fun and games. I would have a bad day at work. I would come home, I would make a rage video and it made me feel better. But people took it the wrong way. People took it that I was threatening people or trolling, massive trolling and other stuff, and it just got out of line. So I got to put the thing to rest. The accusations against me, I don't really want to go in details, but there's some radio talk show host out there from Canada. She's part of the problem, and I was having problems with the hacking group. Just part of the problem. It just got really out of control. The swatting and I will never ever make another Raging Rob video ever. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a capture card going. I'm gonna do Xbox Live videos. I'm gonna do things differently on YouTube. I will put some videos up about my life, about things I do in my life. But when it comes to the rage thing, I'm just letting that go. It's not worth it. It's just getting out of line. It had its day. It lasted for a while. It was good when it lasted, but it's time to move on to other things. But my advice to my fellow YouTubers is just watch what you do online. There's people out there that want to take you down no matter what. You're going to have haters out there. And just be careful out there. This is the internet, You don't know who's who out there on the internet. The internet, this is the fucking internet we're talking about, A lot of things go on the internet. A lot of trash out there. So, how long is this video already? I gotta hurry this up. So anyway, basically some things that happened was, basically, how Raging Rob started was back in 2009, early 2009, April, I think like April 2009, about 4 years ago this month. I was sitting at a truck stop down in Kannapolis, North Carolina, at a Pilot truck stop. And during my over-the-road trucking days, I got into a spat with a truck driver. on the CB radio about, he almost hit me in a fuel aisle, just something stupid. And I went on YouTube and I made a video about it, and I called myself Raging Rob. And I never thought it was going to take off like it did. And years later, Raging Rob just took off, and my Sprint video, which deleted, but my Sprint video when Sprint screwed me over $1,500, that video went viral, and that was one of my best videos I've ever made. And just throughout the 4 years on YouTube, made more videos about basically just attacking dirty politicians and bad corporations and people that piss me off and just stuff like that. But things changed and things got a little out of control. In early 2011, a hacking group by the name of VV3 got, they started doing some stuff against me and my family. And it just, from there, it just got out of control. And I never meant for it to get out of control like it did. I'm not going to go into real details, but things were said against family members of mine, talking about raping my 7-year-old niece. And I made a video in retaliation, flashing a 440 stainless steel 8-inch hunting knife. And I told, I kind of went out of line on this video, I will admit. Basically what I did was flash around some body parts of mine and say, hey, if you ever fuck with my family, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go in details. I'm not going to say what I said. But basically, I went really out of line with this video. That video was made about 2 years ago. It was like right after VV3 started screwing with me. And then it just kept going on. It would go off and on, off and on, off and on. It just got really out of line. And then the accusations started. August 2012, there was a hacking scandal involving some girl in Florida who suffers from cancer. She's dying from 2 types of cancer. She was hacked. Me and my brother were accused of it. I put out a video saying, hey, we didn't do this. I would never do something like this. And I never will. There's a thin line that I would not cross. Talking about people's kids and stuff like that. But what happened basically was I got to keep in the middle of a hacking scandal. I put out a video saying, hey, I didn't do this. I got to make this quick. I can only put like 10-minute videos up. So anyway, long story short, I read this girl's story and I gave nothing but support for her, saying stuff like, hey, God bless you and your chemo, hope things go well with you. And people took it the other way, saying, hey, oh, now he's trolling young girls online. And there was one of her followers that came and attacked me. Like, she really went off on me. She just said every cuss word you could possibly think of. And I went off on her back, thinking that I was talking to a 23-year-old because of her profile age. Found out she was later 14. Didn't know until I found out later. And then you can accuse this person called OneSlip52. She went off and said stuff like, I like to call little girls vulgar names and stuff like that. It just got out of line. And then this radio talk show host, my latest thing was I had a spat with the Facebook page. Just state my opinion what the difference between correcting your kid and child abuse was. And they took it the wrong way. Accused me of being a monster, child abuse. And then this talk show radio host got a hold of my info, and it just went out of control from there. Allegedly, she called the police. I don't know. But if she's watching, the Phoenix police did not take my channels down. I did. Raging Rob is done. Me, Robert J. Kinnison, has got to move on with other things. There's more to life than this crap. I'm not seeking mental help. I'm fine. I feel good. 3 days off work and going back to work tonight. But whatever happens from here, Robert J. Kinnison is going back on YouTube. I'm going to approach things a little differently. Make videos about my life. I'm going to start Xbox Live videos. But no matter what, the Raging Rowdy legacy will live on forever. And to all my fans that supported me throughout this time, thank you. You've been awesome. And just continue to support me. I'm not going to let these haters take me down. Robert J. Kinnison. Peace.